Hello everybody, we're here. Let's bring that down there. That's kind of visible. That's not really visible. What's that? Hello everybody.
Have you zoomed it in a bit?
We're back. No? Okay. We're here. Who's here? Is anybody here?
Yeah, we've got people.
Am I talking to myself? Lee's in, Sam's in,
You need to open up Facebook
Holly's in.
as well.
Holly's
I'm
in. Hello
Hi.
Holly.
Hi.
Facebook's there.
There's three people watching Facebook
Hello people on Facebook
that aren't commenting.
that aren't speaking to me. If you're on Facebook, you have to say something, otherwise I don't know you're here. But yeah. Fair enough. Hello Simon.
Hello. Hello Sam. Hello Keith. Hello Lee.
Hello Tracy. Hello Holly. You're both on, and I'm on. Hello. We're all here.
Okay.
Oh no, it's not you on there, is it?
No.
No, that is Tracy. Eh?
It is me.
It is. It's both. Yeah, we're back. It's week 18. We're still alive. We still haven't killed each other. Next 2 weeks are going to be a bit of a test. Tracy's off work.
Next week's going to be even more.
And then? Yeah, I know. Don't forget, quiz is important. Comes first. Hope you're all well. Hope you've all had a nice week. I've had a reasonable week actually.
Why isn't my phone charging?
My mum sent me a message. Quiz tonight.
Yes. Well, that reminds me I was going to message. Hello, Goodwins.
Hello, Goodwins.
I was going to message these,
But yeah, we've had a reasonable week, haven't we?
I think we'll wait for more people to get here before we say what we've been doing.
Okay. We'll wait. Apparently, we're going to wait.
So we've got to repeat ourselves. That's what
messages off of there, so that's not too bad. Yeah, we're still here.
We can all be entertained by my dangly earring.
I've got beer. I have my Belgian cherry beer again. Bacchus Creeken beer from Belgium. It's lovely. Hello, Debs. Debs is here. You made it then.
I've got a
Hello, Rich.
cocktail mojito from Tesco's. Very yum.
Yeah. Unbelievable. It's week 18. You've seen the size of this.
Can we just take it out so to show it off easy?
No,
pulling up my ear.
no. Just stay where you are. All right. Don't stay. No, you see, you move it too far forward and it goes out of focus, doesn't it? She's got strange noises from my phone.
YouTube feed is a bit dodgy on all our kit. Facebook feed's fine.
That's a bit strange. So it should be all running right. Let me just check the analytics on the YouTube feed. Where are we? Let's have a look. That one there. Oh, views coming up. What I want is.
Sam says don't spill it.
Okay. Not spilling it this week. Yeah, this she's basically taken a baby's teething toy and stuck it in her ear.
Bought it. Got the actual thing for free. I just had to pay for shipping.
Yeah, it looks like everything's going smoothly on the analytics. Anyway,
but somebody keeps calling it a baby's chew toy, so I keep dressing up as a child's entertainer. It is. There you go. It's coming from Baby Expert. Far too small.
Far too small.
Yeah, for a baby's toy.
We just need sticking on something bigger, doesn't it? But
no, these are too small. The babies choke on them.
They got taste to through. Anyway.
There's a fly buzzing around somewhere.
Is there?
Yeah, that's why I put the spray.
I've already killed a couple there, not there. Yeah. Yeah.
Got it. If you hear that going off, there's just fly nearby and we're trying to kill it.
What was I bingling? Oh, it was my mother. My mother can't see it. No, I can't do it on here because I can't. YouTube has completely gone.
Oh, hasn't for either of us.
No.
On laptop in front of us.
We've got 3 lots of YouTube running, and it's okay here.
Yeah. Perhaps. Yeah, Lee says it's
good
fine.
No, it's good here.
Said it's just.
It's the Wakelings.
It's
Reboot. Plenty of time. We've got 20 minutes before we start the quiz.
Refresh worked. That's good.
There we go. See, Jason, how are you enjoying your week in the forest? Now that you finally made there, or are you back home now? You might be back home now. It was last week you turned out. They've gone now, have they?
Just said.
How did you enjoy your week in the forest? Did you get out and cycle around the cycle track and
very muddy cycle track?
But
yeah.
Oh. Yes. Yes. What's wrong one? That one then back on top. Then I can see both what's going on.
So apparently there's 6 people on Facebook.
One of which is me.
Mummy, you
One
on
is Mum.
Facebook?
It's Nikki. Hello, Nikki. Sorry, Nikki. You confused me by logging in under different names. You cycled in thunderstorm. That's incredibly
stupid.
I was going to say brave, but yeah, okay, we're going with stupid. But yeah, no, I did hear of your exploits during the week. Particularly your little boy's exploits and how well he did. That's very good. And my partner has just disappeared and left me. What? Ah.
So I want to read a couple of my favourite ones because they're brilliant, some of these.
So, of course, Holly has now officially left school. Never has to go back there ever again. Hopefully. Moving on to the next stage of life, aren't we?
When I get an email back.
Yep.
Then the description will be true.
Yeah. But I'm pretty certain we're okay.
Which will now make people look at the description.
Yeah. Go and look at the description. Down there or over there or wherever it is for you. YouTube's running quite slow today. Having said how good it was running the other day when I was talking to Mark.
That's Facebook.
That is Facebook, you're right. I forget that I've got 2 things going on.
YouTube's fine.
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah. What have we got to say on about this week? Well, you left school.
I left school. We went out on Saturday night.
Got your GCSE results.
Went out on Saturday night.
We're not talking about GCSE results?
We worked through the week.
Okay.
We
went out Saturday night. We went to a gig on Saturday night.
Music.
And it was amazing. Yeah, gig. Yeah, it was amazing. It was an outdoor gig. It was a memorial gig for a good friend of mine who died of cancer last year. Who we have talked about a bit. It's Damon. That's all, what this CD is all about. They did a live broadcast a few weeks ago to actually commemorate the anniversary of his death, and the same 4 bands groups got together and they did a live gig in Blackfriars in Gloucester, which I didn't even know about. Apparently, it's got the oldest
library,
purpose-built library building in the world, in Europe,
Europe. That's what you said, I think.
If it's in Europe, it's probably in the world anyway. But,
but it's very nice.
Which was quite amazing. It was a lovely little place, and it was lovely atmosphere, and it was nice to see so many good friends.
And finally put faces to names for me.
Yes. I've over the years of working in pubs, I've made lots of good friends from the Gloucester music crowd.
I think you need to move it across of it. You can just about see the door frame. Right, no, that.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
Oh, that. But yeah. So yeah, made some good friends. Went up and saw some of them, and it was very nice. And it was all very sensibly socially distanced and lovely. Apart from 2 of my crazy friends who jumped on me for hugs. And I've still got a cough, and it's nothing to do with COVID. But yeah. Then what else? Well, I haven't done much else this week.
I've done more of my diploma. I finished 8. I finished 9. I'm still in the middle of 10.
Which you are going to finish tomorrow, though, aren't you? Yeah. Because now that Tracy's off for 2 weeks, we've got busy times planned for the next couple of weeks.
Parentage coming down next week.
We have. My in-laws are coming down next week. So they'll be here for the quiz next week. They'll actually get to see the stupidness that we have. Yeah. Stupidness that we have on a Friday night with you lot.
If they're not gone back to their hotel thing by that point.
We'll see. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they'll hang around. But yeah. Yeah, so
I'm disappointed that Alex isn't coming.
We haven't managed to get much done in the garden. We got a little bit done at the weekend, but not a huge amount. We are in the middle of changing things from chocolate.
Chocolate?
Chocolate.
Yes, please.
Chocolate. But yeah, no, we haven't managed to get. We are in the middle of changing lots around in the garden at the moment. We haven't managed to get much done this week. Chocolate liqueur, a dash of lemonade. Ooh, that sounds
gross.
Yeah, that sounds nasty. Chocolate liqueur with lemonade. Woo. Yeah, why don't you not drink it neat?
I'm going to put the bookmarks in this to find my favourite quote.
Anyway, you were going to show that off, weren't you? That was the whole reason for you bringing it over.
Yeah, carry on blabbing while I'm not.
She's ripped it out now. She's ripped a yearbook up. But yeah, I've got a new mouse. I have a rather lovely new mouse. Wake up. Yes, I got rather stressed with my other mouse. It was very, very cheap. In fact, it was free mouse that I got. That just worked for about 3 days and then started playing up. So I got myself a rather lovely new one for my gaming in particular. But it's really nice with a dash of lemonade. Well, there you go. Chocolate liqueur with a dash of lemonade, Trace. So it's nice, apparently. I'm sure it's like having Baileys with lemonade. That's just a bit weird. But yeah, other than that, not a great deal done. You're just in the middle of
I'm flicking.
You probably shouldn't actually be showing any of those pictures.
I'm not. I'm reading them out.
Okay. You're going to tell people what you're doing?
No.
Okay. I'll just sit here and stare at you all.
No, just waffle.
Waffle a bit. Yeah, so we got lots planned for the next week of things we're going to go and do. I always forget. Hello, Jen. You're sitting in the background quietly. I always forget. Say hello, Jen. Sorry, Jen. Why isn't Kim sitting there watching as well? That's what I want to know. Oh, it's a clear liqueur, not a cream one. Oh. That's improved it slightly. Really does look like I've got a bald patch just there. That's really strange. I know it's a bit bald, but I don't think it was quite that bad. Anyway,
right, here we go. I finished bookmarking.
Have you? Are you going to tell people what you're doing now?
I suppose I better.
Sue Rents. Hello, Sue. Weak mouse. I hate so much I have a penguin. Thank you for that comment. Hawkesbury's back. Yay!
Reunited.
Nice to see you back, Kim. It's quite obviously you that drags the team down, mate. They've been smashing it without you.
So yeah, as you mentioned earlier, I actually finished school now. I've got my GCSE results. And if you want to know them, you can go and look at my Facebook, because I can't have to repeat it, mainly because I can't remember them. If that's so bad, but still. You can look at my Facebook.
The upshot of it was they weren't quite as good as we'd hoped, but are good enough to get into a college course.
Yeah. And we got a yearbook. I said it looks like it's got circus colours. It's kind of fit for my school, but still. Yeah, yearbook.
Were you one of the clowns?
No. But it's got notes from teachers and pictures and stuff like that, and obviously yearbook quotes, and that's what I was just doing, is bookmarking some of my favourite ones that I'm going to read out. Story time! Not Bailey's. Pardon me. My friend, who probably won't see this, put, when I'm a ghost, I'm going to write cute little notes to my friends so they don't feel lonely, which I think is adorable. A very good singer
She's a very good
She's a
singer.
very good singer. Always used to sing in our assemblies. Put as her quote, "The girl that sang in assembly." I believe one of the shortest people, might be second shortest people in our year, who was like there on me. Put, "I'm not short, I'm a people McNugget," which is one of my favourites.
That's hilarious.
The girl from my tutor group put "fueled by passion and hair dye," which is very funny. And the twins that were in my tutor group, one of them put "I was a mistake," the other one put "I was planned."
Really should have been the other way round in the book, shouldn't they? I was planned.
Yeah.
I was a mistake.
Yeah. Shall I read mine out? I suppose I better.
I believe "happy accident" is a better phrase for that.
Depends. I best read mine out, shouldn't I?
We've got an email from me, Aunt Joan.
Have you?
Yes, I had one from her earlier and I replied to it. She's replied back again. I shall have to reply to that again a bit
My
later.
one, which was kind of matching, kind of not to somebody else, unintentionally.
Yes.
Mine was, "People say nothing is impossible, then I must do the impossible every day." And I might even read McNeil's little note he put out when he comes back. Well, when he comes in.
Is he coming in
I
tonight?
don't know.
Have you heard from him?
He does. He said he has set an alarm for himself. So.
All right. So quiz starts in 8 minutes' time. So make sure you've got your drinks. Keith's run out of ordinary ale, having to slam it on DMF passion fruit rum. DMF passion fruit rum with cherry coke. Now that sounds quite tasty, actually. I shall be back on the old J Tiki Fire a bit later, but it's quite strong, so I don't want to have too much at once. I don't know. She was saying she was going to. There's 8 people on Facebook. Joe Webb's here. Hello, Joe Webb.
Hello.
Jack with you tonight, Joe? Lewis has been in, certainly, because he's liked it.
Joe will appreciate you in the house.
Could you dangle a bit closer?
Rainbow chain.
Chew toy.
Rainbow chain.
Yeah, Dead Man Fingers, passion fruit rum and cherry coke. Sounds delicious.
Well, if you go round there at the break, they might give you some.
Yeah, leg it round there.
Drive, it's quicker. Go down as they're making it. As you come back up the hill.
It's probably not quicker to drive, actually.
Let's get back, it will be. Yes, started work early, so he's here this week. Yeah.
Yay! Hello, Jack. I can't think of anything else we've been up to.
What are we doing next week?
Next week,
Or at the weekend, one or two.
this weekend, one thing I did get this week, got a new toy this week. I got myself a bullet smoker, and
It looks like a black R2D2.
It does a bit.
That's
And
what I'm
I'm going to be making us some smoked pulled pork on Sunday, and
With at least one friend coming over.
I would think probably 2. Be very surprised if she doesn't.
I haven't heard back from her.
Okay,
So
is she coming into play tonight as well?
I don't know. That's what I asked her just now.
Yeah, so I'm going to be smoking a bit of pork shoulder, making some pulled
5
pork
hours
from
ago.
it.
Started to a message.
On Sunday, which would be nice. And also we've got somebody else coming around to help me take a rather large root out of the garden. Yeah. And then...
Oh, speak of the devil.
Way! Hello, Geordie. Jord.
We've
Hang on.
got a new mouse.
Check out the sexy mouse. Look at the colours. Look at the beautiful colours. Yeah. Cool mouse. Oh dear. I've got coughs tonight. I don't know why. So yeah. Pineapple milkshake IPA. Digging that. At some point this week when the weather's reasonable, probably next Wednesday, we're going to go down to the south coast and we're going to go and see if we can find some fossils.
If I buy an earring making kit, I might make one into an earring.
If you can find small ones. And if we come home with bones like that, then I wouldn't put that on your ear. You're laying it down a little bit.
Hey, that wasn't me. Oh, I didn't say it.
No, probably not. It's going to make me better than I was last night because the mouse that I was using yesterday is absolutely nasty and has actually been thrown in the bin. At least when I press buttons, things will happen now.
Fridge in the upstairs sitting room keeps the drinks at cellar temperature.
Oh, lovely. Which cellar? There's 2 different temperatures for cellars. Depending if it's retirement villages. What do you want about retirement villages, Lee?
Lee, you need to explain more. You're always really late to start.
Retirement villages.
Yeah.
What?
He sits in the background and then just shouts something really weird.
On the coast. No. Yeah, no, we're not going to. No, fossils. See. If my sister's still watching, we could go to Folkestone to find a good old fossil down there.
So that's something bad, but
that'd be your Uncle John.
No, I was going to say somebody might hit me for that.
All right. Yes. No, we're going down to Charmouth, which is just along the coast.
Sitting off the edge of the.
Yeah, don't do that.
I'm right.
Charmouth is just next to Lyme Regis. So we're going down there, see if we can find some fossils, which would be fun. I have a good friend of mine who used to work down there and has tipped me off about good places to go and stuff like that. So.
If I ever find really diddy ones that I can't make into earrings, I could buy some nice cheap resin and make it into earrings. I want to do resin and I want to make earrings. So.
Weird child.
Shut up.
And then Thursday next week we have my in-laws coming down. Tracy's parents are coming down for a week for some more fun and games with that.
Jason Lee wants to know what a
pineapple milkshake IPA is. Well, it's an IPA, an Indian Pale Ale, as they say. The tastes of pineapple milkshake, probably.
It really does.
What?
Sound horrible.
What? The pineapple milkshake IPA?
Yeah.
It won't taste of milk. It won't taste of milk at all. But yeah. Cheers all. What's the time? 1 minute left.
And there's still people missing.
There are people missing tonight, but I knew there were going to be people missing, so here we go.
Actually, McNeil might not be here because I know he's at his uncle's.
It's no excuse.
No, I know.
He's got internet there, hasn't he?
Yeah, no.
Right then.
He is on a farm.
Right, I think as it's about that time, we need to get those bits up there.
Jordan, you better stay for the quiz.
Black Sheep IPA. Get those bits up there, and then we can see that bit, we can see that bit, we can see that bit, and we can see that bit. We're all good. Bust out some of my other personalities to make up the numbers. Cracking.
We still need... How many more subscribers do we need? We need 29 subscribers. Then we've got 100. Then you can change the URL.
Yes, that would be really nice.
Yes.
If anybody hasn't subscribed to the YouTube channel, crack on. I've put the thing up. Are you all ready? I've got a ready. I've got a steady. I think we're about to go.
It was
cook.
Yeah, it came up perfectly for me.
Really steady cook, yeah.
But then it doesn't on there. So.
Ah, okay.
Flip my earring back.
Let's go. Round 1, as usual. We didn't tell them what rounds we got tonight.
You might want to go back.
Oh well, no, stuff them. They'll just have to find out when we get there. It's a surprise tonight. Round 1, general knowledge as normal. In which decade did the Channel Tunnel open to traffic? Not when was it completed, when did it actually open to traffic? And it's the decade, not the year. Not one either side. The decade. completely misread that.
What?
I thought that said I'm in my undies. Which is entirely inappropriate. It's a message from somebody who's normally here and he's just put, I'm at my uncle's. And I've misread that. Anyway, let's carry on. In which decade did Channel Tunnel open to traffic?
Oh no, stop it. Get rid of it.
Bad images.
Get rid of it.
Question number 2. In which month of the year...
What?
Lee, can I specify traffic, please? Yes.
Vehicles.
Cars.
Of people that aren't workers of the Channel Tunnel.
There we go. Question 2. In which month of the year is Australia Day celebrated?
I was just checking my emails in case I'd got one through. Yeah, I'm now doing the waiting game because I had to send off my results to Heartbreak, and they said we'll email you back if you get. We'll email you back if you get in or not in. And I haven't had an email back yet, and I can't order my equipment till I get an email back.
Because you've got to have some rather funky gear in your house.
I got a black lab coat.
Black lab coat.
Steel cap wellies and boots.
Yeah, set of toe tactors. Question 2. In which month is Australia Day celebrated? Question number 3. How many sheets of paper are there in a ream?
Ream.
Ream. Ream, ream. I know
No,
that's
it's
bream,
bream.
bream. Bream, bream. Yeah, it's over there.
That's really nice.
Question number 3. How many sheets of paper are there in a ream? I don't think you told people what you were drinking, did you? Did you?
Right
All right.
beginning.
I wasn't listening.
Rude.
It's true. Yeah. Question 3. How many sheets of paper are there in a ream?
Ream.
It is a specific number.
And you can't have 5 either side.
No. Question number 4. Fred Perry, the 8 times tennis Grand Slam winner, also won a world championship in which other sport? Very talented man.
Perry making.
It wasn't. Although I believe he was very good at it. He was national champion, never won a world championship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Fred Perry, 8 times tennis Grand Slam winner, also won a world championship in which other sport?
Oh yeah. Sorry, Debs. I forgot. Yeah, Debs gave me a card. Hold on, I'm going to grab it because it's very pretty and colourful.
Go, go, go. In the meantime, we shall move on to question number 5.
I'm back.
Question number 5 is, what was the name of the first computer to defeat a reigning world chess champion?
Name it. Jeff.
Name the computer.
Excuse me. So, I went to go check the post box on Thursday after we got back. And this was in there. You won't get to see it very well. But it's from Rich and Debs. Saying well done. It's very sweet. And I knew exactly who it was as soon as I opened it. Ow, because I don't think she actually knows our written address. She just writes Holly.
I'm mesmerised by the colours on that.
It's so nice.
Question number 5. What was the name of the first computer to defeat a reigning world chess champion? A chess grandmaster, if you will. Question number 6. Tea originated in which country?
On Deb's comment, it's got C
Go on, then.
translation. To go.
Go, go means 2. Yeah. It's strange the way it comes up with that sometimes. Somebody put something up recently that was as simple as that, and it came up with it. Tiswana.
Don't know what that is.
No, fine. Oh, go back. Question number 6. Tea originated in which country? Question number 7. Both Sir Christopher Wren and
Such a child.
oh dear God, Sir Christopher Wren and Sir John Houblon have appeared on which British banknote? Ask him if he's got no internet there.
Well, not on the rope swing.
Yeah.
Well, he obviously has because he's sitting there sending you messages.
Yeah.
You know, if he's got internet, he could be sitting there watching the quiz, couldn't he? Question number 7. Both Sir Christopher Wren and Sir John Houblon have appeared on which British banknote?
He's got bandies on. That would show.
Oh, that's
Stop it!
don't bear thinking about, does it? Especially swinging around on a...
Stop it.
Oh.
I mean, you know. Oh.
Question number 8.
This is my teacher you were talking about.
Not anymore, it's not.
Okay, well, you're talking my ex-teacher you're talking about.
Question number 8. Who is actor John Voight's famous actress daughter? Can you stop doing that?
No.
Because you're jiggling me.
I can't.
Move that way then. Because that's really annoying. Yeah, question number 8. Who is actor John Voight's famous actress daughter?
They're hard this week.
They're very hard this week. That's my favourite one, where it goes from orange to red to purple.
Yeah. It just seems that bit on the end seems a bit slower than the rest of it, doesn't it?
Yeah. That side's
That's
quicker
nice.
than that side.
Yeah, question number 8. Who is actor John Voight's famous actress daughter? My eyes are leaking tonight as well. Question number 9. Which caffeinated tonic wine is produced by monks at an abbey in Devon? I was thinking about adding an extra bit to that question. It's mainly drunk in Scotland. I'll chuck it in now for free. Which caffeinated tonic wine is produced by monks at an abbey in Devon and is mainly drunk in Scotland?
I don't know.
No. I think quite a few people will. I think people will know that one.
That's all I hear when I shake my head.
Question number 10. The last question in the first round this evening. The Frosty Palace is a malt shop in which 1978 musical film? Can't be too many musical films from 1978 that have a malt shop in them. You wouldn't have thought, would you?
What was that noise?
It's a rabbit.
Okay.
Dave Brown's here. Hello, Dave Brown. Didn't see you sneak in.
Hello.
And yes, it certainly is. Drunk by alcoholics. Number 10, the Frosty Palace, is a malt shop in which 1978 musical film.
Don't want to be sponsored by them.
It's not them. It's not their drink. I wouldn't mind if it was their drink. Cheers, you lovely people. Ergo.
My go. Round 2 is
That's a good start.
is American English.
And what's special about this round, Holly?
I don't know, you explain. You're better explaining than me.
So the first half, this is a round about words that are different in English to American English. I could give an example. I've got to find one now. So a head teacher in this country would be a principal in America. So the first half, the first 5 questions, Holly will give you the American word. You have to tell us what it is in English. And in the second half, we'll give you the English word, and you have to tell us what it is in America. If you don't like the round, Tracy came up with it.
So, number
No, not
1 is eggplant
What's an eggplant
in the UK.
in English? Strong spikes tonight.
Why
No,
is-
they are.
why
No,
is-
they're feeling them. They're really strong spikes. Like a razor blade.
Number 1's eggplant.
Number 1 is eggplant.
Number 1's eggplant.
What's What's number 2?
Number 2 is a diaper. Yeah, that's true. Actually, number 2 is a diaper. Number 3 is bangs. No. Bang.
No, it's 2.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Thanks.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. That's number 3. Bangs. Number 4 is plantar wart. What?
Plantar.
Plantar wart.
I don't know any Americans, they probably call it a planter, but plantar.
Number 5 is arugula.
Now I was just going to say, Fashanu, when he was on, that was what he used to shout on Gladiators, wasn't it? Arugula!
So now we want to know what the Americans call it. It's British words. What do Americans call it? So number 6 is treacle.
Alright, my treacle.
Exactly what I said, Tracy. Great minds think alike, and so do yours. Number 6 is treacle. You actually figured out what that means?
No, I knew exactly what it meant.
Okay. I say it all the time.
I know. I just find it quite funny that you just insulted Lee like that. I'm not surprised you insulted your mother like that, but...
Well, you're saying we've got great minds. I didn't hear the other bit.
Number 6 is treacle.
Alright, my treacle.
Number 7 is courgette. What?
Can you use courgette in a sentence?
I don't like it. Courgette.
Oh, well,
No. It's the answer.
No, apparently not. Apparently not.
Number 7 is courgette. Number 8 is estate car.
No, it's not.
Oh, estate agent. I blacked out after estate. I killed him. I finally did it. I killed him. Woo!
You're an idiot.
She was so red.
You're an idiot. Oh my god.
Number 8 is estate agent. Oh my god, Lee.
Was it a little red one?
Number 9 is icing.
Little red courgette. Okay. It's a good job I'm not drinking that rum yet, isn't it?
Number 9 is icing. And number 10 is dummy.
Saw that.
Okay. No.
I don't. No, we don't do repeats.
No, we never do repeat.
Don't do repeats these days.
Number 10 is dummy.
Dummy, as in what a baby has,
Not what's nice. What there.
not what stands in a shop window.
Or sat next to me.
Moving on. Round 3 tonight is 80s TV. There's a whole group of people just going, oh no.
And another group of people saying, yeah.
Question number 1. What was the name of the mascot on the popular ITV 80s quiz show, Bullseye?
What's the name? I think you just said what was the
name of the mascot?
Okay.
What was the name of the mascot?
What's
On
the
the top.
name of the mascot?
Name that mascot.
We did that last time. Was it last week? The cartoon characters you did?
No,
What?
that was probably a month and a half ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh. I've been in lockdown for 5 months and 1 day.
Mine's a bit longer than that.
Only about 5 days longer.
Yeah.
Which one? Also, hi.
I suspect. I was supposed to call you Stuart then. That was really weird.
It's because it says it there.
I know. I've never called him Stuart. What was the name of the mascot in the popular 80s and in popular ITV 80s quiz show Bullseye? It doesn't look anything like Holly. Number 2, Blockbusters first aired in 1983. What shape were the spaces on the game board?
I know. I think.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do
I know,
do
I'm
do
wrong.
do.
I'm wrong. I
Eh?
don't think it is what I thought.
All right. You know, can I have a pee, please, Bob, and all that. What shape were the spaces on the game board in Blockbusters? Number 3, which popular Saturday night show starred Ted Rogers and Dusty Bin?
Dustbin.
No, Dusty Bin.
Dustbin.
No, Dusty Bin.
Dustbin.
Dusty Bin.
Dust.
E.
E.
Bin.
Bin.
Yeah, Dusty Bin. Question number 3.
Like Wally.
It's not Wally. So many people call it Wally, don't they? It's not Wally, it's Wally. Wall-E. Which popular Saturday night show starred Ted Rogers and Dusty Bin?
Wally's who you have to find in the books.
Yeah. Only if you're in this country, though.
Oh,
Who-
that could have been more for the American.
Yeah, could have been. It's not there. Question number 4. Who was the star of the TV comedy drama series Lovejoy, which debuted in January 1986? Who was the lead actor?
So far, I know none of these.
Who was the person who played the character who was called Lovejoy? It's him, isn't it? It's him with the and the yeah.
Is that lots of clues or throwing people off?
Yeah. One of them. This is your round as well. If you don't like this round, it's Tracy's fault. Number 4. Who was the star of the TV comedy drama series Lovejoy,
Hey, everyone that's
which
playing this
debuted
quiz was alive during the 80s.
in
so.
January 1986? Jack wasn't.
Okay, Jack wasn't. Joe was though, so.
He's got that in his quiz on Sunday.
Um,
Dave. Yeah, he's on Facebook. It's on Facebook.
Dave,
Question
we're
number
also
5.
on YouTube as well, so everyone can see your comments.
Yeah. Question number 5. Which soap opera launched in 1982? Bit of a clue in there. And centred around the Grant family.
Is that a clue?
There's a reason why it was launched in 1982. I'm looking forward to some rum in the second half.
Oh, I know what I'm looking forward to.
What?
What's in the fridge?
What's in the fridge?
Lots of stuff. I'm having cheese. Oh, Jordan, if you're still here, we're having cheese on Sunday.
He doesn't eat cheese, does he?
Doesn't it?
Don't
No, he doesn't like fruit. I thought he ate cheese.
I don't know. I can't
He
remember
had
now.
cheddar last. Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Or he can have some of my Tide loaf if he wants.
Okay. I don't know.
I don't think so.
He hasn't replied. Although he was on Facebook and that runs about half an hour behind the rest of the world. So, question number 5: which soap opera launched in 1982 was centred around the Grant family? Question number 6: the ITV drama series London's Burning, one of Tracy's favourites. That was based at which fictional fire station?
Do you know it, Mum?
I made that a bit easier than the one you had.
Is he?
Is he? Is he?
Has he?
Hasn't come up on ours yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Of course he eats cheese.
All right. I don't know. You're weird about different foods. So, it still hasn't come up on our Facebook.
No.
Jesus.
I mean, it pinged up for me.
Mark Zuckerberg checks everything. That's weird.
That is weird.
Your
Your-
reply to Jordan's come up before the comment from Jordan's come up. Yeah. Yeah.
Here we go.
The
I'll just keep
ITV
Facebook open.
ITV drama series London's Burning was based at which fictional fire station? Question number 7. David Hasselhoff starred in Knight Rider. But what was the name of his car? As easy. Everybody's going to get a point on that one. I reckon.
I think I know it. I think the answer is shoulder.
And you're like 5 minutes old. Feels like it.
6 minutes.
Okay. Jordan still hasn't come up.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
By the Jordan, you don't get fed.
By the way.
By the Jordan, you don't get fed unless that root's removed. That's a fair comment.
Neither of you get fed until
yeah, that's fair enough.
Root's removed.
Question number 7. David Hasselhoff starred in Knight Rider, but what was the name of his car? I don't know why Jordan's comments aren't coming up on there.
That's really weird.
Question number 8. What was the game show? What was the game show?
Do you want the full name or can I have a bonus point?
What do you reckon?
Bonus point if you get the full name.
Bonus point if you get the full name. Give you that one. That's on that one. Not on that one. That one. That one. Not that one. That one.
Number 7.
Number 7. Not number 8. What was the game show where contestants from different countries, different... because I took European out and put it back in again. What's the name? What's the game show where contestants from different European countries competed against each other? Got there in the end.
Doing what?
In a game show, answering questions. That's what you do in a game show, isn't it? Usually. What was the game show where contestants from different European countries competed against each other?
Yeah, on Facebook, if people get confused, it's not me writing. Yeah, I know. That's hence the reason it says crazy in brackets.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the game show where contestants from different European countries competed against each other? There you go. Number 9. What, loosely, was the profession of the 7 migrants looking for work in Germany in Auf Wiedersehen Pet? What do you think that programme's about?
Is it migrant workers looking for work in Germany?
I thought you were going to look at that and go, is it anything to do with saying goodbye to your dog? Which would have been far funnier, wouldn't it, really? You think about it.
Are you talking about European Parliament?
No. What loosely was the profession of these 7 migrants? Because they all actually had individual professions, you see. So loosely they all had the same.
No, I think he was talking about the last one.
I know he was.
Okay.
What loosely was the profession of the 7 migrants looking for work in Germany in Auf Wiedersehen Pet? That really hurt. I felt that. Don't go too far away. And finally, for the first half of the quiz, question number 10. In the 1981 BBC sitcom Sorry, Timothy Lumsden was played by Ronnie Corbett. But what was Timothy's profession? Question number 10.
Hello. Snuffling me.
In the 1981 BBC sitcom Sorry, Timothy Lumsden was played by Ronnie Corbett. What was Timothy's profession?
There we go.
Hey, babe. Right. That's your first half of the round. First half of the quiz done. It's the whole of that round done. It's the first half of the quiz done.
What are you doing?
So it's time
Can I
for
be
some
on
little old
camera?
answers. Oh, hello. Jordan's moved to YouTube. My comments on Facebook take forever to come through. You're right, they were. Some of them weren't
Still
even.
haven't.
Yeah, one of them still hasn't even appeared.
You've
Jordan's
been
on
camera
YouTube.
shy.
Yay! Right.
Come here. What?
Round 1, general knowledge. In which decade did the Channel Tunnel open to traffic? It was... Facebook's about 30 seconds behind everything else. YouTube's only about
10.
10 seconds behind live.
No.
And which decade did the Channel Tunnel open to traffic? It was the 1990s. Question number 2. In which month is Australia Day celebrated? It is celebrated in January. Question 3. How many sheets of paper are there in a ream? A ream is 500 sheets of paper. Fred Perry, the 8 times tennis Grand Slam winner, also won a world championship in which other sport? It was table tennis. It kind of makes sense, really, but vaguely similar, at least.
Mum sent a photo. Mum, I'm doing a quiz.
What was the name of the first computer to defeat a reigning world chess champion, a chess grandmaster?
Jeff.
It was Deep Blue.
I love it.
Tracy's made me laugh. Question number 6. Tea originated in which country? It originated in China.
I'm going to keep that up so it makes you laugh every time you look over.
Both Sir Christopher Wren and Sir John Houblon have appeared on which British banknote? If you haven't seen them, they're on a £50 note.
What did you say, Mum? Yes, please. Yellow doesn't suit me, so if it comes in a different colour, then definitely.
Who is actor John Voight's famous actress daughter? Actor John Voight's famous actress daughter is Angelina Jolie. Which caffeinated tonic wine is produced by monks at an abbey in Devon and drunk mainly in Scotland? Buckfast, or Bucky, as it's usually known. Number 10. The Frosty Palace is a malt shop in which 1978 musical film...
She sent that randomly, or were you talking to her?
No, I was talking to her earlier. It was in Greece. Hopefully she doesn't reply anything so rude now. It's yours, right.
You might want to reply on your own.
Yeah, I'll reply on my phone.
Yeah, American English. Number 1 is eggplant in English, UK English. It is aubergine. Number 2 is diaper, and in the UK it is nappy. Number 3, bangs, is fringe in the UK. Number 4, what was it? Plantar wart.
Yes.
Is verruca in the UK. Number 5, arugula. I can't say it now. I've lost
Arugula.
it. Arugula.
Arugula.
It's rocket. Little spinachy type lettuce salad bits. Yeah. Number 6, treacle in America is molasses. I thought it was something completely different because you can buy molasses here. Like dark
molasses in here is something different to what they call treacle molasses, and molasses here is something slightly different.
That's so confusing.
Well, yeah, they're American.
Number 7, courgette for them.
Little red courgette.
Is zucchini. Number 8, estate agent is a realtor. I was going to say retailer. It's not retailer. Realtor. Number 9, icing is frosting. And number 10, dummy is pacifier.
Yay! You rattled through them, didn't you? Which means it's back to me. And it is our 80s TV round. Question 1. What was the name of the mascot on popular 80s TV quiz show, ITV quiz show even? Bullseye, it was Bully. Love a bit of Bully.
I want to know who Specky thinks which one of us he looks like.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
I don't
think he was. Blockbusters first aired in 1983. What shape were the spaces on the game board? They were hexagonal.
I'm going to redo my hair anyway.
Which popular Saturday night show starred Ted Rogers and Dusty Bin? It was 3, 2, 1. And I have practiced that this afternoon to make sure I got that the right way around.
Why don't you just 3, 2, 1 like that?
No, because that's what he did. 3, 2, 1. Who was the star of the TV comedy drama series Lovejoy, which debuted in January 1986? It was Ian McShane. Oh,
everyone's
of course it
gone,
was.
ah.
Oh, of course it was. Which soap opera launched in 1982 and centred around the Grant family? 1982 was when Channel 4 launched. So it was Channel 4 soap opera, which was Brookside. Good old Brookie. Never watched it. The ITV drama series London's Burning was based at which fictional fire station? It was based at Blackwall Fire Station. David Hasselhoff starred in Knight Rider, but what's the name of his car? The name of his car is KIT, which stands for
Do you not know?
Knight Industries Technology something, I think.
Do you want me to look it up?
Look it up, because Keith's going to write it up in a minute anyway.
Yeah.
Because Keith got it right, I'm guessing. What did KIT stand for? So if you've got whatever the actual answer is, which Holly will tell us in a second, then you get a bonus point if you didn't put it.
Knight Rider KIT. Doesn't say. Oh, Knight Industries 2000.
Oh, okay. Knight Industries 2000. I was wrong. There we go. There we go. Look at that. It's all appearing up there now because they've all gone and Googled it. Question number 8. What was the game show where contestants from different European countries competed against each other? It was Going for Gold.
Ben's being a noisy dog. He's breathing. But
Question number 9. What loosely was the profession of the 7 migrants looking for work in Germany? In Auf Wiedersehen Pet, they were construction workers. I know some were plumbers and joiners and things like that. They were all construction workers or builders. If you've put builders, I'll accept it.
Super nerds.
In the 1981 BBC sitcom Sorry, Timothy Lumsden was
Sorry.
played by quite often like that.
Okay.
Played by Ronnie
Kick you
Corbett.
off.
What was Timothy's profession? What was Timothy's profession, Holly?
Not a clue. Never
He was a
watched it.
librarian.
Was he now?
Yes.
Of course he was.
Right. That's
You'd
the end
be
of that
impressed, I
round.
guess, though, wouldn't you?
Our next round is our picture round.
Yeah, it is.
And it's Forest of Dean birds.
Sorry for people that don't live in the Forest of Dean.
All of these birds do live elsewhere in the country. Some of the birds, particularly the rarer ones, the slightly more difficult ones to get on here, are the Forest of Dean is particularly well known for. We have significant populations of some of these birds. So there's 5 that I think are harder and 5 that I think are easier. We'll see how.
He thinks that you think that because he knows all of them.
No, I think, you know.
Didn't you know all
Well,
of
no,
them?
of course I knew all
I
of them.
was going to say.
I sat there and come up with the whole round on my own. Didn't need any help on this one, but yeah. So just after the species of bird, if you get,
Because you got that bit.
I haven't forgotten that bit. If you get the generic type of bird, so for example, if you put, I put up a picture of a big pink leggy bird, and you put down it was a flamingo, and I was actually looking for a greater flamingo, you're going to get half a point this time. I'm not going to do extra points this time. So if you put the rough type of bird, Debs, you might be let down on this one. if it's the rough type of bird, you're going to get half a point. If you get it exactly right, then you'll get the full marks.
Also, he's now admitted that he wrote all the round on his own, so it's all blaming on him.
This is entirely me. This really is entirely me. Right, anyway, we're going to go get some more drinks because this has nearly run out. That's heading down, and I'm going to need some more. I'm going to need some rum in a minute, and we shall see you in a bit. Bye. We're back! Yay! We're back. Right. I hope you did all right at that. I hope that wasn't too difficult for you. So, as I've just put up in the thing, Old J Tiki Fire rum and Coke. It's a double.
Wow.
It's given the strength of that, it's a bit risque. After this round, you can go and have that. Right. In the meantime, though.
Oh, I've got Muscatel, sweet wine.
Yeah. Muscatel de Valencia. Yes.
What he says.
Yes.
It's very yummy.
Are you going to pick that by thing? Because
Oh, it's my turn.
it's you.
Oh, it's so nice. Yeah, so this is... It happened in August. So stuff that happened in August in the past.
In history. Yes, not this August. It's not a current affairs question. It's a history round.
It's nice. Yeah, number 1. In August 1825, Bolivia gained independence from which country? It's a bit wet now.
Soggy wet now.
Soggy wet now.
Because somebody put their drink on it.
I put my drink on the corner of it. It's very young.
It would suggest you had your drink around about there, actually.
No, I had my drink on the corner of it.
So how did it get wet there and there then?
Probably drooped.
No.
Mike had a haircut. Have you just noticed? What do you mean since last time?
Not since last week, I haven't. I did have one just before. I did have one just before last week. But
Or within the break?
sexy, innit?
Number 1. In August 1825, Bolivia gained independence from which country? It's a good sipping drink. Number 2. In 1926, Gertrude No. Yeah.
Go on.
Erdel.
No.
No. Don't know them.
Edel. I would think. Edel. I don't know. Her.
Erdel. Gertrude
Her.
Erdel
Whatever that says up there. Just
became
just
the
there.
first woman to do what? In 1926, Gertrude Erdel became the first woman to do what?
That's a tough one, that one, I think.
Hey, Ben.
I think you've written a really tough question there.
I didn't write it.
Did you not?
No.
Ah.
You wrote it.
I didn't?
You wrote it.
I didn't.
You did.
I didn't. Stole it.
Thief.
Yeah, no.
Number 3, born in August 1881, Alexander Fleming went on to share a Nobel Prize for discovering what?
I'm just going to go back to Nikki's comment that she loves the Muscatel.
Yes.
If you love that Muscatel, go to Lidl's about Christmas time. And they do very thin, long, thin boxes of a certain type of wine. It's an ice wine from Canada.
Do we?
And it is
I'll
absolutely
look in a minute.
phenomenal.
I also like that chocolatey one that we bought.
The chocolate one was nice.
Chocolate one was really
The
good.
ice
Where
one
was that
is,
from?
was also Lidl.
Chocolate one's my favourite. Chocolate one's my favourite.
I think the only one that beats the ice wine for me is that the other one. I can't think of the name of it now.
The one from Fantastic Farm.
Yes, that I've bought a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's that chocolate one from? That was really
Lidl's.
nice.
That was Lidl's as well.
It's just a chocolate sweet
But
wine.
anyone
It's
doesn't know,
really nice.
ice wine is a very expensive type of wine. I've seen small bottles, 50 centilitre bottles of that for £100 because it's rare. It's stuff that's got frozen grapes that have got frozen before they made the thing. Keith's finished the passion fruit. Now on to pineapple with cherry coke. Nice.
Number 3, in August 1881, Alexander Fleming went on to share a Nobel Prize for discovering what? I'm going to say it quickly because you rambled quite a bit then. Number 4, murderer William Kemmler was the first person to be what in a prison in New York in 1890.
So Turner's also very nice.
I got there eventually.
She was out with some friends.
She's coming on Sunday.
Okay. Yeah, how dare she?
Other friends.
Bome de Venise is one of my absolute favourites, and we've been there, and it's lovely.
Number 4, murderer William Kemmler.
Kemmler.
I keep wanting to say Kemmler.
Kemmler.
Kemmler was the first person to be whopped in a prison in New York in 1890. Number 5. In what year did Jamaica become independent from the United Kingdom? A. 1954, B. 1958, or C. 1962. Oh my god, are you feeling alright? You put multiple answers.
I know you like them.
Makes it easier.
It does make it a little easier. You've got 1 in 3 choice. And no, you can't have 4 either side.
I'll get rid of that because that's just me. Number 5. In which year did... Pardon me. In what year did Jamaica become independent from the United Kingdom? A. 1954, B. 1958, or C. 1962?
It's surprising just how recent we stopped being a British Empire, really, isn't it?
No, me neither. Number 6. In 1991, who released his files describing his idea for the World Wide Web?
I think he's appeared as an answer before.
Has he? I don't remember.
We did him in Technology Round. How good's your memory, folks?
A rabbit hair in my mouth. Stop my lip gloss.
Was it a rabbit or a hare?
It really is. It's not funny at all.
It's a dad joke.
It's not funny though.
It's dad joke. Dad jokes aren't supposed to be funny.
They are.
They're not supposed to be funny, are they, Lee?
Door closed. In number 6. In 1991, who released his files describing his idea for the World Wide Web? Number 7.
I think it's actually made things worse for me.
You're sat really far forwards compared to me. Look
That's-
on there.
I'm sitting where I normally sit there.
So am I. Actually, I might be a bit closer than I normally am.
Anyway,
Number 7. NASA's Curiosity rover landed where in 2012? Shut up. I was asking rover. Still someone's got a dog called Rover near them. Number 7. NASA's Curiosity rover landed where in 2012? Oh, that's just tormenting me. I'll put a bit of bread and cheese right in front of me. Well, actually, I put bread and cheese right in front of me because she gave it to me. Number 8. Born in 1928, which artist painted Campbell's soup cans?
he's definitely appeared. He or she has definitely appeared as an answer before.
I don't know if John's still here, but Sadie's coming over on Sunday, which means you actually finally get to meet her.
I'm sure he's thrilled.
Yeah, I know. I do find it quite funny that we were going to take 2 people who've never met across the world
Yeah.
to have a 2-week holiday with each other.
Yeah.
No. Born in 1928, which artist painted Campbell's soup cans? Are they still alive?
No.
Okay. Number 9. What? I need you here. Number 9. A match played between Melbourne Grammar and Scotch College in 1858 was the first time which sport was played? Number 9. a match played between Melbourne Grammar and Scott College in 1858 was the first time which sport was played? Need more alcohol. You got a message. I'll bring my little cheat sheet forwards. Number 10. What was the name of Thor Heyerdahl ballast woodcraft that reached the Tuamotu? No. Tuamotu? What was it?
Tuamotu.
Okay. Islands after a 4,300 mile journey from South America. What? I was looking at one right. Number 10. What was the name of Thor Heyerdahl's balsa woodcraft that reached the
Tuamotu
Islands after a 4,300 mile journey from South America? So what's the name of his craft? Because it kind of fizzles out right at the end.
It's a balsa wood boat that he sailed from South America to Tuamotu Islands.
What's the name of it?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Right.
I can now eat this. I'm going to go off slightly off camera and eat it.
Disappear then.
I'm just going to stand over here. I'm still going to give little sarky comments from the sidelines.
Okay. It's time for our music round. And I think I'm going to get shot for this one. So, our music round this week is classical geography.
I'm going to sit on the table behind you.
Go on then. Basically, I have a list of classical composers. And I want you to tell me. Looks like you're appearing out of my ear almost there. I want you to tell me the country in which they were born. It's down to modern countries. I've not included old countries. It's the country that now that they would have been born in. Anyway, name the country from the classical composer. So your first one is Ludwig van Beethoven. Nice, easy one to start with, I think. So this is our third week of doing... our third week. Do that again. Our third week of doing themed music rounds based around different music genres. We have done soul music, we've done rock music, and this is our classical one.
It was my idea, but I didn't write it.
Ludwig van Beethoven. What country is he from? Number 2, Franz Liszt. What country is he from?
Does he like making lists?
Yes, dear.
Oh, you do.
We all know you do, Trace. I like throwing lists away. What country is Franz Liszt from?
Actually, I like doodling on.
Question number 3, Frederick Chopin.
I always thought it was pronounced differently.
How do you think it was pronounced then?
Chopping.
Chopin.
Yeah.
Chopin.
Right, no. I'm confused now. What?
Not yet, I'm not, Nikki.
What's she put?
Brahms and... Question mark. But I may be by the end of this run.
What's Choplin then? With an L?
I don't know. What is it?
I don't know, that's what I'm asking.
Right. Frederick Chopin. Number 4, Antonio Vivaldi.
You keep covering me over.
That looks really weird. My head's got arms. What country is
back here when we start
Antonio Vivaldi from? If anybody has any rounds, any music themed rounds they'd like to see done.
Look forward.
The number 5 is Sergei Rachmaninoff. Shrek ears. I think she's saying your arms look like Shrek ears. Not that I look like Shrek, obviously.
I think you said brain.
You shut up. Question number 5, Sergei Rachmaninoff.
That was very young.
Good. What country is he from? Number 6, Maurice Ravel.
Oh, okay.
Famous for his bolero.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What the hell's a bolero?
Song that he wrote, or best music he wrote. Ravel's bolero. It's what Torval and Dean danced to.
I thought it was an instrument.
You thought it was what?
An instrument.
Well, no. Yeah, if anybody's got any ideas for other punk, something. Oh, David liked punk. Oh, I'd like to do a punk one.
I said we still need to do pop. At least someone.
I'm not doing
like
pop.
Why?
I'm not doing pop. Pop's rubbish. Pop's music that doesn't fit into any decent genres. It's just all the rubbish that's left at the bottom. Number 7, George
Somebody back me up
Gershwin.
saying that they want pop.
Come on, who's going to be brave enough to say that they want to listen to pop music? Questions.
You like pop music. You like Billie Eilish.
Call her pop.
What would you call her then? Pop.
No,
Yes.
no, she's not.
Popular music.
Alt.
Pop music.
Number 7, George Gershwin. Where is George Gershwin from? Where was George Gershwin born? Deborah Mulcaster. I like pop. Debs.
Thanks, Debs.
Grandma's looking after you.
Yep.
Uh,
As she should.
Question 7, George Gershwin.
Yeah, definitely.
Number
So
8,
does Lee.
Edvard Grieg.
Also, I'd like
Where
to point
is
out
Edvard Grieg from?
the only 2 physical things that I'm getting as a reward from my mocks was the card from Debs, my adopted grandmother, and my actual grandmother sending me money. Didn't tell you that.
Oh, guess what?
What?
GCSE grades. That's what you're getting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Chance to go and do further education, my dear.
Yeah.
That's what you're getting.
Yeah, I didn't tell you. Your mum sent me
Edvard
money.
Grieg.
What more do you want?
I hope she's sending cash this time.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, I think he does want pop, see?
60s and 70s pop music.
It doesn't have to be nowadays pop music. Just because you don't like it.
There's so many more things I can do instead of pop music. Number 9, Edward Elgar. Edward Elgar.
As I said the other day, people get different opportunities to shine with their favourite music. People like pop, you have to do pop. Just because you don't like it. Stop it. Didn't actually mean to hit you then, you sat back slightly.
Edward Elgar. Where's he from? And number 10, Jean Sibelius. Or Jean Sibelius, possibly. I think it's Jean Sibelius.
Jen.
Jean. Gian. No, I don't think she actually made it.
Got lost along the way.
Yeah. Sibelius. Where is Sibelius from? And that's your 10.
Oh my god.
Which means we better to start doing some answers. It's 12 minutes past. We've been doing this just over an hour. This is quite impressive. Electronica. Electronica I can go with.
As I said earlier today, do the main stuff, then the less popular stuff, and then mixes of the lot.
Well, dance music is the music of the last 30 years. It's the most influential music of the last 30 years. So, anyway,
In a certain area.
round 4. No,
Yes.
the whole charts has been massively influenced
Yeah,
by
in the
dance
UK.
music. No, not just in the UK at all.
You're doing pop. He's doing pop next week.
Not doing pop next week.
If he doesn't do pop next week, the people that wanted it, I will tell you our address and you can come kill him in his sleep.
Most of the people know where I live anyway.
Yeah, true.
At round 4, Forrester Dean birds. Name that bird. So as I said, there's some easy ones, there's some harder ones. If you get it vaguely right, half a point. If you get it exactly right, point. So the first one that we had was a jay.
Mum's favourite bird.
It is Mum's favourite jay. Alt rock.
Again, that's kind of like a mix of two genres. Therefore, that comes much later.
What's a mix of two genres?
Alt rock.
No, it's not.
Mix of alt and rock.
No, it's not. It's just alternative rock. That's a jay. Number 2 is a goshawk.
dear God.
We have one of the best populations of goshawks in the country here.
Sadie's drunk.
Oh, God.
I can't help it. She's had cider and gin. We all know what that's like.
Number 3, it
Yeah.
kind of gives itself away of what it's called. It's a black cap. Jordan's down for a metal round. Number 4, another bird that we have particularly good populations of around here, certainly significant populations, is the pied flycatcher, or the flied pie-catcher, as it's commonly known. Number 5, something we get a lot of, particularly around our house here, which is lovely. It is a song thrush. If you put thrush, half point. If you put song thrush, whole point. Number 6 is another bird that has got particularly significant population in the Forest Dean, and Park End is particularly well known for them. It's a hawfinch. Ooh.
What?
There's a little message flashed up there saying encoding overloaded.
Oh.
Something.
That keeps coming up all the time.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what Keith put.
Dull iron, tin, copper, lots of metals. Yeah, heavy metals, mate. Number 7.
See? Dad joke. Funny. You guys, I think it's not that, but still.
Is a long-tailed tit. If you put tit,
You're wrong.
no, you get half a point.
Oh, okay.
It's a long-tailed tit. Number 8, and I think this is possibly the hardest one of the lot. Possibly. Number 10 is quite hard as well. That is another bird that is very, very rare in the UK. We have a reasonable number of around here, although I've never managed to see one as yet. It is a lesser spotted woodpecker. It's tiny. It's about the size of a sparrow.
She's so drunk.
Number 9, I hear them almost every night of the year from my bedroom. It is the tawny owl. Half a point for tawny. No, half a point for owl. Even. Half a point for tawny. If you just put tawny down, half a point for that. Half a point for owl. Tawny owl. And number 10. That's also possibly the hardest one here. It's one of my favourite birds. It's actually very unusual to see them sitting on a branch. They normally sit on the ground.
It's a branch bird.
It is a nightjar.
Is that the one we heard when we went up?
It's the one that makes the most ridiculous noise for a bird ever. Doesn't sound like a bird at all.
Was it
Yes.
that? Yeah.
Yes.
When we went up to New Fancy.
Yes. It makes a noise that sounds a bit like some weird electronic music, actually. Yeah. Anyway,
My turn.
it happened in August.
Yeah, it did. But what happened in August? These happened in August. Haha, nice smooth segue. And got well.
Can you just keep it on the mat? Keep it on the mat.
It was comfortable here. Number 1, in August 1825, Bolivia gained independence from which country? Gained independence from Spain.
If it's South America, the answer is usually Spain.
Number 2, in 1928, Gertrude... No, damn it. 1926. I said it again. Gertrude Edley. That was Edley.
Erdl.
Became the first woman to do what? She was the first woman to swim the channel.
She was.
Number 3, born in August 1881, Alexander Fleming went on to share the Nobel Prize for discovering what? He discovered penicillin.
Along with 2 other people.
Which were?
Can't remember.
Number 4, murderer William Kemmler was the first person to be what in a prison in New York in 1890. And what did I say?
You said he was a dentist.
I said he was a dentist. It's
No,
not.
he wasn't.
He was executed by the electric chair.
Yeah. That's a slight difference, isn't it?
Killer dentist, yeah, Little Shop of Horrors. Killer plant and killer dentist. Number 5, in what year did Jamaica become independent from the UK? A, B or C? Can't read out the numbers.
Jamaica? No, she went of her own free will.
1962. Number C? What? Letter C. Option C. 6. In 1991, who released his files describing his idea for the World Wide Web? It was Tim Berners-Lee.
It's Sir Tim Berners-Lee to you.
Why didn't you put it there?
Because it looked too clunky.
Number 7, NASA's Curiosity rover landed where in 2012? It was Mars. What?
Arugula. There was arugula.
Number 8, born in 1928, which artist painted Campbell's soup cans? It was Andy Warhol. Excuse me. Number 9, a match played between Melbourne Grammar and Scotch College in 1858 was the first time which sport was played? Boring, yeah? It was Aussie rules football.
Yeah. Yeah, mate.
Stop it.
It was Aussie rules, isn't it?
You set Jordan off.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Stop it. Number 10. What was the name of 4 Haydolls? Hyerdals. Why do you give me these hard names?
Because you don't write the questions yourself.
Balsa woodcraft that reached the... Go on, say it.
Tuamotu.
Islands after a 4,300 mile journey from South America.
You're really struggling to read this, aren't you?
No, I need to burp. It was Kontiki.
Kontiki.
Do the rest of the quiz in that Aussie accent, Jordan.
Righto, mate.
It's alright, it's his round time.
It's not a problem with that, is there? I've got no worries, mate. Round 6, the answers to round 6 coming up now. It's classical geography. The first one up was Ludwig van Beethoven.
Accent.
Here, hang on a minute.
What?
Alex isn't here tonight.
Yeah.
Jordan's been here for the whole quiz.
Whoa.
Are they the same person?
Actually, no, I have seen both of them in the same room
Yeah.
multiple times.
And in the same field not long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same music concerts.
Yeah. Ludwig van Beethoven, Germany.
What do you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. They can't be the
Um,
same.
We've done Aussie slang before. You missed that. You have to go back to one of the previous weeks. If you start at week 1, they're all on YouTube. You'll find the one that's got Aussie slang in it. And it was quite good fun, that one. And we had
Shark biscuit.
shark biscuits.
What a shark biscuit.
Yeah, what's a shark biscuit? There you
We're
go.
going to leave that. You can have a bonus point if you can remember what shark biscuits were. end of the
Ludwig van
quiz.
Beethoven was from Germany. Number 2, Franz Liszt
No
from
looking it up.
Austria. Number 3, Frederick Chopin is from Poland. Number 4, Antonio Vivaldi from Italy. Number 5, Sergei Rachmaninoff from Russia. Number 6, Maurice Ravel from France.
I said plus side of doing names for classical composers is you can kind of get a little clue of where they're from.
Number 7, George Gershwin. It's America, USA.
George.
Number 8, Edvard Grieg from Norway. If you ever listen to his music, you can tell he's from Norway. He's a bit nuts. It's the Long Winter Nights. Edward Elgar. It's English. It's from England. And Jean Sibelius. There's another one whose music's a bit nuts. He's from Finland. And that, my dear friends, is the end of the quiz.
And bonus point. Can anyone remember what a shark biscuit is?
Can you remember what shark biscuit was? Anybody that was
You
here
can
for
write
that?
it down in the chat.
Or anybody who wasn't here know what it was?
You can write it in the chat, we don't mind. First person to get it, if they get it.
I don't care. Nobody's writing anything.
No.
Can we have your scores, please?
Yes.
8, 8, 9. What did you get in the first half? I didn't say.
We got it down.
Probably. No, she hasn't. Surfer, close,
But not.
right. It's kids. Kids paddling in the water.
Well done, Simon. You and the weightlings.
No, just Simon gets the bonus
Okay,
point.
just Simon gets the bonus point. So he gets 1 point because he's worked for the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodwin's got 42.
Do what Goodwin's are doing and just add all your scores up. We can't bother to add things up.
Don't make us add things up. That's what Sam and Keith are for.
And they're not doing this.
Kids who are surfing. Yeah, kids who are in the water. Paddling, generally. Yeah. Shark biscuits, mate.
Shark biscuits.
Ah,
Shark biscuits. Ooh, ha, ha.
idiot. So we'll be back again next week, when we will have more rounds for you. 48 and a half. 6.5 on the bird round. That's good going. Lee's had a shocking week. Oh, sorry, mate. I'll pick some stuff that you like next week. 36 out of 60. Joe, 43 and a half. That's good skills again.
47 and a half for
You
Dave.
too. 47 and a half. Birds killed him. 47 and a half, and you still didn't do well on the birds. Great quiz though. Thank you very much, Lee. It's always a pleasure doing this stuff.
Even if you write pretty much the entirety of the quiz.
Yeah, it's still a pleasure doing it. What?
Are Debs and Rich still there?
Did we get an answer from Debs? Did you make it to the end, Debs? There we go.
There we go.
40 and a half. 9 out of 10 on the composers. 8 on the birds.
Wait, can
That's
we
good.
have a total score, please? Because we haven't written it.
I'm just why you so surprised. I'm so not surprised. It's just there's only 2 of you, and quizzes tend to be harder when there's less of you.
It's true.
I'm always impressed when you do well.
Right. Seeing as weightlings aren't giving a score.
Come on, Sam, add your scores up. What you got? It's a pleasure, Debs. Debs was just saying it's lots of fun.
Oh, Simon 50.
See you next week, Dave.
Oh yeah, wait.
52.
Yeah. She's written.
Okay. Yeah, the weight clicks all are doing as one.
Yeah.
52. I think
52.
that's pretty high scoring.
Yeah. It
Considering
is.
it was out of 61 and 61, wasn't it? Because I did a bonus point for Kit.
Yeah.
Night Industry 2000. Forgotten about that.
And
Deb's got,
bonus point.
3.5 for the birds. Oh, you've written it down the wrong order. What?
And bonus point for sharp biscuits.
There was also a bonus point for Sharp. 62 points it was out of. Anyway, 52. Has she?
Has she?
It's not on ours, she hasn't. Not on mine, she hasn't.
She
Sorry,
commented
missed
under
you
my
all.
share.
Oh. We're still here actually, Mum, but there we go.
Right, you can announce that.
Right, what we got? So in third place was Dave with 47.5 points.
I would like to say it's very impressive because I'm pretty sure he's on his own.
He is on his own. The Hawkesbury is 48.5 in second place, but smashing it this week, 52 points, is the Wakelings plus Simon. So I'm very impressed with them. It's good skills, guys. We'll be here again next week. If anybody wants to ping us ideas for round, they're more than welcome to.
Let us know what music round you want. 'Cause otherwise,
We did say we were going to do a round about fish. You didn't actually send me that round.
No, I didn't, because I thought you laughed.
All right.
He wasn't
you stole my fish.
giving me any clues
Yeah.
you liked it.
I don't remember you actually reading it to me.
I did, I gave you 10 questions.
You might have done.
Irish
I don't
slang
remember.
would be fun.
Irish slang. I don't know much Irish slang anyway. Be interested to look that up.
Simon knew his birds' feathered variety.
Nah. I had a feeling you might. It was, there was one or two tricky ones in the birds there, but
Oh, flies back. Got it that time somewhere.
I've got an idea for picture round next week.
Oh, I forgot you were coming down.
Oh, it's coming down, isn't he?
Yeah, next week we're being doined.
Doing.
Doined.
We've been doing.
My mum's parent.
Doing. We are.
I know a lawyer who absolutely loves.
Oh dear, Nikki, that's awful.
Or Jason. If Jason's taking it back.
That's awful. Oh God, that's as bad as something Lea'd write normally. But yeah, no,
me and Mum were thinking of going shopping at the beginning of next week.
Are you?
Yes,
Why?
because I want more clothes for college.
No,
I do.
not sure that's allowed.
And to get this other ear pierced.
Oh, so you can finally wear both earrings that I bought you at once. We went out on Saturday night to this gig. She wore half of the very expensive earrings that I bought.
I think I've showed them off, haven't I?
No,
Do you want to go run up and grab them?
no.
Okay.
He's Greg Friday. It always is on our quizzes. The worst ones are when the cheese ones start turning up, and
Don't.
hopefully they won't start tonight.
Cass has not shown her face yet.
No.
She does usually show her face as soon as you mention cheese jokes.
Yeah. But yeah. Other than that, we're gonna find some fossils. I might do a round on fossils.
Ooh. Pictures of the fossils we found.
Here's a fossil. What is it? Because we don't know.
You have to grab Amy on
Can
that
you
one.
tell me what it is yet? That's probably
Yeah, what time's Jordan come round?
Jordan come round after lunch on Sunday.
So about 2ish. Sadie's coming round about 3.
1-2 o'clock ish. Well, I'm gonna have to be up relatively early to start cooking the meat.
Yeah.
I might go back to sleep, but might do. Can't stop me.
But we can.
You couldn't stop me yesterday.
Oh, so annoying. You fell asleep on the sofa the
Told
day
you.
before the quiz and still hadn't finished.
Told you I was going to fall asleep. I hadn't even started it at that point. I'd done my pictures. I hadn't done the video. Suddenly realised that at 6 o'clock tonight I still hadn't done the video.
Silence.
Oh God, here we go. Which Greek island is named after an Irishman? Mykonos. I used to be very good friends with an Irish bloke whose name was Timothy. His surname was O'Tay. He was a hairdresser. Tim O'Tay. Actually, Tim O'Tay was what we used to call Tim Humber. He was Tim O'Tay. Not because he was a hairdresser or Irish, but it was just Tim O'Tay. Theresa May. Yeah.
She said the other one.
Which other one? Theresa Green. No, I didn't go to school with Theresa Green. I did know a trees are green though.
Mum, you've got some really good names. Annette Curtin. I like Annette Curtin. That's my favourite one.
That's not real. Really? Oh my god.
Used to be someone going to my primary school that had the last name Mayo.
Mayo. Yeah.
You got me taken out.
That's not unusual. Simon Mayo is a very famous DJ. I asked my fiancée for suggestions for a new exercise routine. She said, "Why don't you try lunges?" I said, "That sounds like a big step."
See? Dad jokes, not funny.
It's hilarious.
It's really not.
It really is.
It's not.
Excellent.
No, it's not.
It's like the piece of string that walked into a bar. You heard about that? The piece of string walked into a bar one night. Turned around to the barman, said, "Can I have a pint of Stella Artois, please, barman?" And the barman said, "You can, but I just need to check, are you 18? And he said, "No, I'm afraid not." That's brilliant.
It's really not. That's as bad
That's-
as your sister's favourite joke.
Which you love.
Used to when she was about 4.
How do you catch a polar bear?
No, that's my joke.
Oh, I thought that was Sue's originally.
No, Sue's was snowman.
Two snowmen standing in the field.
Yeah.
One says, "Can you smell carrots?"
Yeah.
How do you catch a polar bear? What you do is you cut a great big hole in the ice and you put a little row of peas all the way around it. And when the polar bear comes over for a pee, you kick him in the ice hole. You've lost it on that one, haven't you?
I've never heard that one before.
Oh my god, you lost that.
No.
No, we probably haven't told her that before, to be fair. I still think one of my I mean, apart from the string joke, but the string joke, I think it's hilarious. I do love that one. One of my favourite ones is the rabbit goes into the pub. Rabbit goes into a pub and he says,
I'm noticing a thing. All of yours are pub-based jokes.
there's a lot of good pub-based jokes. Rabbit goes into the pub and he says, "I have a pint of best bitter." And he said, "Do you go food?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Do toasted sandwiches?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "So I'll have a cheese and ham toasty." He said, "Righto." So he goes and sits down, the barman brings over his pint of best bitter and takes cheese and ham toasty, sits there, drinks his beer, eats his toasty, off he goes. Comes in the next day, he says, "I enjoyed that yesterday, so I'll have another pint of bitter. It was good bitter." I said, "And I'll have another cheese and ham toasty, please, barman." He says, "Right, here you go, I'll bring it over to you."
This is so long.
Brings it over to him, so he sits down, he drinks his pint, eats his cheese and ham toasty. Comes in the third day, said, I really enjoyed that. I'm going to have the same again. Pint of best better, please. And a cheese and ham toast. And the barman turns around and said, "I'm really sorry, mate. We've run out of ham." He said, "Oh, damn." He said, "I've really enjoyed those cheese and ham toasties." He said, "I'll just have a cheese toasty today." So you can sit down, bring it over to him. So he goes, sits down, drinks his pint of beer, eats his cheese toasty, drops down dead. Barman's like, "Oh my God, what happened here?" So he calls a vet up to see if he can come and save him and anything like this. So the vet turns up. I am. The vet turns up and he looks at him and he said, "Right, I can't work out what's happened." He said, "What's happened?" And he said, "Well, the last 3 days he's been in, he's had a pint of beer." He had a pint of beer and he had a cheese and ham toasty first 2 days. Today he had a cheese toasty. I'd run out of ham. He had a cheese toasty. He said, "I know what the problem is then." So he started mixing my toasties.
God, that's so long-winded.
I told the decent version of that.
He had the two toasties in the same night. That's why he mixed them.
No.
Separate day.
Been trying to organise a local hide and seek competition, but it's hard to find. It's difficult. It's quite difficult to find good players. Yeah, I don't trust Steers. They're always up to something.
Why didn't you finish that?
What?
Been trying to organise a local hide and seek competition. It's been
Difficult-
quite hard. Good
good
players are hard to find.
I
You didn't finish
I
it.
do. I can't.
You stopped at good players.
All right. No, I said it's hard to find good players. I'd switched it, but Did you hear about the rumour about butter? Well, I'm not going to spread it. That's a mum joke.
Yeah.
That's a roll the eyes and... Oh, I did.
Don't trust stairs, they're always up to something.
I read that.
Again, I don't think you finished it.
I did. Yeah. I'm trying to think of any other bad jokes that I can think of off the top of my head, and I can't think of any right now.
I can't think of any. I'm better at quick-witted stuff than I am full-winded jokes. I make you laugh
you're right,
so much at my little tiny comments that I make every now and then.
Don't hit me. Don't.
Sorry, that was a bit harder than I imagined.
Rude.
I can't remember what I said the other day that really made you laugh. No. You know what I'm on about. I just can't remember what it is.
Bishop, a rabbi, and a monk walk into a bar.
I don't trust this.
Bishop turns around and the other two said, "Did it sound like the start of a bad joke to you?" Another one of my absolute favourite jokes was
John's put one in.
people say they picked the nose, so I feel I was born with mine.
Jesus Christ, Jordan. You've been hanging around with him too much. Pineapple rum's gone down too well. I decided to tell my vacuum cleaner it was just gathering dust.
That's Tim Vine joke, that is. I know whose that is.
Thanks, always looking forward to catching in person eventually. Yes. We came round, we were taking the dogs for a walk, and Sam poked her head out just before you all arrived.
Yeah, it wasn't long, that was last Friday.
It's got a nickname there,
Juliet. Did you hear one about the 2 bits of tarmac in a pub?
No.
So there's 2 bits of tarmac sat in the corner of a pub, beers in front of them. One sits there and says,
I just realised how much it looks like you're balding on that side.
I know.
Doesn't look that bad in real life.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just that one little patch where it is. I mean,
it's a bit finer.
But yeah.
Weird. Any more live music rounds coming up, peeps? We said our last quiz we're gonna do.
We'll have a chat later. Let's have a chat and see what we can sort out. 2 bits of tarmac sitting in the pub. First man turns around there and says, "You can tell I'm from South East New England when I tell this one." First one turns around and says, "I'm Wellard, I am. I'm the M2." No, it was the M20. It's the M20. He said, "No danger of that happening. Hope it went well." I think Male J started these bad jokes. So I'm the M20. Every day I've got traffic up and down me, going down to the Channel Tunnel, coming back from the Channel Tunnel, cars, coaches, lorries, the lot. Wellard. The other one turns around and says, "Nothing, mate." I said, "I'm the M25. Busiest bit of road in the country." I said, "Constantly. 24 hours a day, cars, trucks, lorries, the lot, round me." Wellard. And they're sitting there and having a bit of banter about who's the hardest, about all this.
Why has your voice changed so much?
I don't think it has.
Yeah.
They're having a bit of banter about who's the hardest and everything. And all of a sudden...
I want to read out John's again.
Oh, hang on.
Finish your joke.
Anyway,
Not allowed
all
to
of a
look at the
sudden,
chat.
piece of red tarmac walks in. Walks up to the bar, double whiskey, going to the toilet. Goes off the toilet. As he walks past these other 2 bits of tarmac, they hide under the table. Anyway, red tarmac comes back out, they're still under the table, walks back up to the bar, gets his double whiskey, necks it, pays for it, out the door. And the barman sits there and he goes, "Hey, you two." He says, "You're sitting there, bigging yourselves up about how hard you are." I said, "That other piece of tarmac walked in, you two hiding under the table." I said, "What's all that about?" And the first one turns around and says, "Well," he said, "we're hard, but he's a psychopath." Psychopath.
Oh, Jesus. Anyway. This
Sorry.
is mum, mainly mums, sometimes Sean, sometimes Keith. The first one's mums. I ordered a chicken and an egg online. I'll let you know which one comes first. It should be, but egg. It's egg. When does a joke become a dad joke? When it becomes apparent. I'm so good at sleeping, I can do it with my eyes closed. Jesus Christ. Definition of age: you can remember what to do. What?
You remember what to do. You can remember how to do it. You can't remember why.
Did you hear about the circus on fire? It was intense. I'm going to use the mouse. Dad joke. Mum joke.
Right.
Bad joke.
I think at 9:45, which is what it very nearly is, we probably ought to wrap this up.
It's 2 hours.
Mainly so that I can go and give Jordan a good kicking on Call of Duty now. If anybody else is playing Call of Duty.
Wasn't you going to play with Jack?
He hasn't got it yet, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think he said he ain't got it. Anyway, anybody else got Call of Duty, just, drop me a message and we'll have a game. In the meantime, though, we shall see you next week. We've got some funny games going on. We shall tell you all about it next week.
Do we?
Yeah. We've got Sunday. We've got when we go down there. We've got them coming up. We've got all sorts of wonderful things to do
What
this
we've
week.
already said.
Yeah. Be good. And we shall see you all next week.